We were telling you about gigantic outdoor raves happening across the region almost every weekend. Sometimes they ended in confrontations with the police after residents complained of deafening music in the small hours of the morning. This summer, all has been quiet. Too quiet, say party organisers who accuse the police of using new legislation to try to stamp out the craze altogether. Alison Holt reports.
Some newspapers have called acid house music a sinister and evil cult which lures young people into drug taking.
What do you know about acid house music?
I've just read about it in the newspapers that acid house music, I assumed it was something to do with the drug scene.
It must affect the brain in some way.
Unless it's just the music that does it.
Do you think it's anything to do with a certain religion, do you think?
No,
Is it anything
is it?
like that?
No, it's
No,
more to do
no.
with a kind of a drug, isn't it? It's a drug.
Yeah, well, those that take it ought to be ashamed of themselves.
I presume they do frenzied dancing, that kind of thing. Probably out of control, not behaving like normally they would.
Acid house.
A police officer monitors pirate radio stations to get details of acid house parties being held this weekend. 15 are planned, but most will be stopped. The pay party unit based at Gravesend in Kent has been so successful in clamping down on illegal parties, 80% of those planned now come to nothing. It was set up last October at a time when the craze for acid house parties was at its height. 40 or more different events were taking place in the region each weekend. Convoys of cars would travel for several hours to reach the venue. Some events, such as this one in Surrey, attended by around 10,000 people, ended in violence.
Within 2 or 3 weeks, it became very apparent that there was a strong criminal element, in particular trafficking of drugs, that was motivating these parties.
Party unit, which is made up of officers from across the region, has built up detailed knowledge of the main organisers, where and how they advertise their parties. Some events are even being held abroad because there are less restrictions there. Officers will also pose as partygoers to get the details they need.
You got any raves on this weekend? I'm coming up from Essex.
We contact the local police and we tell them what we know about the party, whether we know the organisers, the ticket outlets, the RV points, and we leave it to them to take whatever action they deem necessary to stop the party going.
Police have spent a year studying CCTV footage of the
Nearly
raves.
3,000 people packed into this sports ground at Barking in Essex last Saturday to dance through the night. The difference this time was the whole event was legal. It's a new breed of party.
It started as a rave, it ended in a riot. 60 police officers were injured, 9 needed hospital treatment.
Acid house music, I assumed it was something to do with the drug scene.
We will see. Joining us now to discuss it is Chief Superintendent Ken Tappenden from the Pay Party Unit, and in the studio with Mark Z, Raver at the magazine and an avid party goer. Why have there been so few legal parties this year?
Well, I think a lot of it is down to the way the police acted at the back end of last year and also through the start of this year. There will be parties. There is a supply. There is a demand. There will be parties. They won't stop. There's no reason why. It's going to go back
There were
up.
hundreds last year. Every weekend they were going all over the south east.
There's still parties going on every week. They're just in smaller venues. It's been driven back underground by the police.
Do you think that they're victimising you? Do you feel that they're treating you unfairly?
Yeah, they've gone. I mean, they have now sort of. They're a little bit more lenient than what they were back in last year, but they are definitely victimised. I mean, they've gone a long way to destroying what was a very peaceful youth culture.
Well, Ken Tappenden, how do you respond to the allegation that you're something of a party pooper?
Well, quite frankly, all we do is to work with the agencies to set safety standards. And I think that for the young people to go to the parties with the dangers that surrounded them throughout last year was nowhere near the standards that the mothers and fathers, the public relation to acid parties, I think what we've got to do is work within a legal framework. And you've just heard the organisers say they had the party last week, and we were party to those arrangements. Now, if every organiser was to work to common standards to ensure safety for the persons who attended, then you wouldn't need police to actually go to the venues themselves.
Some newspapers have called acid house music a sinister and evil cult which lures young people into drug taking.
What do you know about acid house music?
I've just read about it in the newspapers that acid house music, I assumed it was something to do with the drug scene.
Must affect the brain in some way. Unless it's just the music that does it.
What do you know about acid house music?
There's meant to be a drugs-related craze. Seems to be the most worrying thing.
And where did you find that out?
That was in the paper.
It started as a rave, it ended in a riot. 60 police officers were injured, 9 needed hospital treatment.
16 people have been arrested by police in Lincolnshire after an illegal rave near Bournemouth.